Buddy, how are we? Welcome to our happy hour Facebook Live. I'm Twiggins from 97.5 WABD. We got Cammie here. We've got a bunch of our friends that entered our contest and our guest of honor today. She's got a new single out. It's called Fool's Gold. Sofia Carson is here with us, everybody.
Hi, guys.
How's it going? How have you been? It looks like you've been very busy recently. I saw you kicked off American Idol a couple of weeks ago, and I bet that was pretty crazy.
That was wild. Yeah, that was.
They just
that was
wrapped
an
up the
extraordinary experience.
show last night, or so it was a couple of days ago.
Last
Did you have a favorite?
Honestly, when I was there with the contestants, they were all so talented in their own ways. It was hard to pick just one. You could imagine any of them being idol for different reasons. So it was really cool to be a part of it.
And it was on Disney night, which of course you have a strong tie to that family. And we'll get to that here in just a second. But how have you been? How has everything been over the quarantine? I mean, you really looks like you haven't stopped.
I've been lucky that I've been able to work through it all and work so much and create in the middle of all of this, and especially music. I've had the time to really dedicate to writing, and it's been, throughout, despite the chaos of it all, this has been like my refuge, and it's been really amazing to release music right now because I feel like it means more to people than it did before, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I honestly, for us here in the radio industry, I mean, this crazy business that we're in, it's music has gotten us through. And I think that what we've been saying all along is the one good thing to come out of this is going to be the music that we have from the pandemic and all. You were on tour before the pandemic, right? You done a couple of dates. Are you have any plans to reboot that and go back out?
I would love to. Those are the plans. Yeah, for the people that we've been in conversation with, especially at radio, it seems like you guys are really opening back up again, summer and fall, to doing live shows. So that's the plan. It's exciting.
And you've got some movies on the way. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're working on?
Yeah, it's my first time actually producing a film that I will also be starring in and writing the music for, which is really exciting. It's a film that we've been developing for a couple of years, and I'll be shooting it this summer. And
awesome.
I can't tell you guys much more, but I'm really excited about it.
Sophia, may I just ask one quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, so when you do the songwriting, the producing, and starring in it, what do you like? When do you breathe? How do you do all of that at the same time?
Well, I don't do the producing by myself.
Okay.
Also, right, it's not just Sophia all by her lonesome. It's the company that will be distributing the film, which I can't announce just yet. We have Alloy and Warner Brothers as well. So I'm one of the producers of the film, and I'm learning about the production process as we go. But it definitely is more demanding on my time since I'm just not the actress. I'm also behind the scenes and meetings and casting the actors and all of that, which is really cool. And I guess when I start songwriting now, and wow, June sounded like a really far away date to say, but June is like next week. So in June, I'll be writing the music for it.
That's awesome. So now we've got a couple of little ones here with us today. And I know that I bet you guys are big Descendants fans, right? You guys love Descendants. Now tell us a little bit about that process, because you guys have wrapped all that up. It's over now, but you did the animated series, which I thought was really cool. What was that? Was that strange for you to go from being in a live action like movie like that and then going into a booth and talking as that character?
It was, yeah, it definitely was. I think it was more so difficult than strange because, the last movie we finished with Cam being with us, and we never really imagined being able to do it again without him. But the Descendants fan base is so loyal and so passionate about the story that they're wanting to see something else. So Disney created like an animated special, which is what we did. And we shot it during quarantine. So it was each of us individually in a booth and we can get to see each other. But it was very emotional for me. I can't speak for the other cast members, but I'm sure it was really emotional for them too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and those cast members, I mean, you've got such talented people there. And I mean, I'm sure that was such a hard situation for all of you to go through. I mean, your mother, of course, in that series, is played by Kathy, and she's incredible. What was it like? Are you excited about the new Hocus Pocus film?
There's a new Hocus Pocus film?
They have.
Yes.
She tweeted out the other day that they are going
Please,
back.
this is news to me.
Yes, so she tweeted it out. So I know it's
Oh
true
my
because
God.
all
Thank
three
you
of them
for sharing
tweeted
this.
it. So if you go to Kathy's like Twitter and all that stuff, so I mean I guess we're
I
around
can find
the
it.
same age.
Is
So I mean
Kenny
I grew up
directing
with
it?
it. No, he has to do another movie, but he said he's going to be producing. So I think so, I can't remember who's doing it. It's
But
exciting.
all the three
That's
are all
so
back.
exciting.
All
Yeah,
three are
so
back.
it was a big week for Cammie last week. She actually got her Friends reunion and the news of the Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, this
So
is huge. And it's going to be with Kathy, all the original, and Bet,
Sarah,
and everyone.
I
Yeah,
don't
everyone's
think I'm disappointed because what's the boyfriend's name?
Thackeray Bean.
No, the boyfriend.
Oh, the boy. Yeah, well, he can't be in it again. He's like he's
That's
45
true.
years old now.
That's true. That's true. No, I'm thinking about the boyfriend that came back from the dead, the Hocus Pocus boyfriend.
Was his name Tommy? No.
Yeah, my fiance dressed up as him for
I know.
Halloween.
I'm forgetting his name. He was great.
So yeah, that's exciting. So and I of course working with Kathy. That I mean, I'm sure I can't believe you didn't know.
Wow.
Well,
I do know.
you
I
heard
have
it
to
here.
text her right now. And Kenny, that's major.
You heard it.
There's the cat.
first.
There's a cat, Cammie, next to you. Look, it's perfect for Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cat.
This is the zoo I live in.
She has a collection of.
That was amazing. The timing was perfect.
Yeah. So let's talk real quick about Fool's Gold. Tell us about recording that and like what the process is, because I mean that's a whole another venture in itself.
Yes, Fool's Gold we finished during quarantine, and I remember driving through the car listening to the mastered version of the track, and it just made me feel happy, and it just kind of made me forget that everything was happening in the world for 3 minutes. And that's when it became clear to me that I had to release that song first and kind of kick off this new era of music with the song, and just maybe perhaps gift that to someone, just 3 minutes of happiness. And it's the beginning of a story that I'm sharing with the world that begins with Fool's Gold, begins at the beginning of a love story. And we meet a girl who's about to fall heart first into a love that feels too good to be true, and the little voice inside of her is saying don't, but she does anyway. And that is Fool's Gold. And as of today, we broke top 30 in radio, which is really exciting. And it's been so cool to see it grow literally every single day and exceed all of our expectations, and people have loved it, and that means the world to me.
Yeah, well, we're playing it definitely here at WABD. We've got it blasting, and we're really excited to hear everything else. I mean, if you go back, and we're not going to go through all this, but if you go back and listen to actually our friend Zach Sang, you did an interview with Zach. I know you and Zach are friends.
Yeah.
So you can hear a lot more, and that's on his page, and of course you can catch him at nighttime here at WABD. So that's a really cool interview. You guys have. I
was actually literally just live with him on my YouTube right now. We did like a music video rewind and went through all of my music videos live with Zach. He's great.
Yeah, he's a character. We love that guy. So anything else? Cammie, do you have anything else?
Yeah, real quick. We just have some amazing listeners, right? So when we launched this promotion, it was like boom. I don't think our Instagram has seen anything like it. We had so many people so excited to jump on this Zoom with you. So I just wanted to go through real quick. If anyone has a quick question, would you mind answering, Sophia?
I would love to.
Real quick. I'll stop. And you don't have to ask a question, because believe me, I get nervous about this kind of stuff. Like, right when they ask, no, can't do it. So if you're too scared, don't matter. You don't have to ask. But I'll just kind of go through a couple of our listeners. Chloe, did you have a question? She's getting ready to unmute. Can't hear you. There we go.
Just wanted to know if you had to choose any song from your discography to be like the Fandom's anthem, what would you?
That's a great question, Chloe. Like a song dedicated to the fandom, or a song that the fandom loves?
Dedicated.
Oh, you got us stumped.
That's a good question. I two came to mind. One of them was Back to Beautiful, just because I know that song has meant a lot to us as a family, and It's meant a lot to a lot of fans I've had the privilege of meeting, and just as that reminder that we all need of what it really means to be beautiful. And the other one was I love you, just because I love you guys with my whole heart.
Oh, I like that.
Do you guys have a name for your fandom? Is it kind of like, is there a name?
I think it's Carsonators.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. I would like to know what because I mean they all have different names, and I know that they're on my Twitter, so because they're very loyal. They're all up in my Twitter, so
they're very loyal. Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing.
Anybody else have anything?
Chloe, did she answer the question for you, sweetheart? Okay, good. Let's go to Megan. We got two of the cutest definitely the cutest on the Zoom today. I think. I'm gonna see if it's gonna unmute. Did you girls have any questions? No. Okay. See, you know what? It happens. You don't have to say any. Yep. Good job. Good job. You sit there and look cute. That's what we like. All right, Melanie. Do you have a question, my love?
Hi, Soph. I miss you.
Hi, Mel. I miss you too.
I wanted to ask you, I know how much you love looking up to Latinas, and I wanted to know if you grew up looking up to Selena Quintanilla.
I did. Oh my gosh, of course. I watched that movie with my mom, the one that J-Lo did when I was a little girl, and I absolutely grew up listening to and admiring Selena and singing all of her songs. Como una flor. I love that song so much. Yeah. I love your hair. You look so pretty.
Thank you. You did too. Have you watched the series on Netflix?
I haven't yet. I haven't. I've been bad on watching my shows recently, but I have to watch it.
I love you.
Te quiero.
Yo más.
It's not like you're doing all the jobs on movies or anything.
Yeah,
you have all the time in the world, Sophia.
Carol, did you have something?
Oh, you got someone?
Carol?
Okay, we can't hear her.
Hang on, well, shoot, unmute her.
This is my future mother-in-law, so this should be fun. Here we go.
Oh, that's exciting.
Okay, Carol, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Got you, Carol.
Okay.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Sophia. I'm so glad to meet you via Zoom. I'm the older generation here. And I just want to say that looking at your bio on Facebook and Wikipedia and everything else and your songs and listening to your songs on YouTube this morning, I'm very impressed, and for someone so young to be so accomplished. It's absolutely wonderful. And I wish you the best in the future.
Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you for taking the time to look through my music and what I've done. That means very much. Thank you.
That was great. Carol,
let's
you
wrap
did
things up
good.
here with
Madeline had a question.
Hi.
Maddie.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, all of my friends are here.
Hi, I love you.
You guys know each other?
You.
Oh yeah, I know Mel, I know Maddie. I miss you too.
A little bit. My question is, going into this new era of music, how would you describe it in 3 emojis?
You keep stumping me with these. I'm gonna go with the white heart. I'm gonna go with the cloud, just because I feel like I've been walking on clouds as I've been writing it. And I'm gonna go with maybe the lightning bolt.
Ooh, I love it.
This might change when you ask me again, and I actually have a second to think about it. But for now, let's stick to this.
I'll ask again in a week.
Done. I love you.
Thank you, Madeline. Appreciate it. Well, thank you,
Sabrina,
Sofia Carson.
I think I have one more question, Trey.
Oh, okay.
Sabrina.
Okay, sorry.
Hi, I would just like to start with saying I'm so proud of you and that I love you so much. I just wanted to ask you, do you listen to Little Mix, you know, that British girl band? And if yes, what's your favorite song by them?
Do I have a favorite song by them? Oh, you've stumped me. Give me a few. Remind me some of the titles, because I do listen to their music. Remind me.
Well, No More Sad Songs, Power.
I
Shout out to
think
my ex.
of those two, oh, shout out to my ex is a good one. I think No More Sad Songs.